I like caused a commotion and left. Like she knew I was crazy. Well, she was.
Was she there?
Yes, yes. So like it was all at once, I guess. I was dating someone and then he was pretending this girl was his assistant and cousin and then was also just dating her at the same time as me. The angels up in the clouds are jealous knowing we're around.
What a song. What an anthem. Not our audience at all, by the way. I one time sang it at a concert, I think during like Eras of Trish.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I was like, wait, watch this one, because they love Addison. When I'm doing Addison, I'm like, when you drive in your car. And everyone's like, wow! And I'm like, okay, here's this one. And then it's like, having so loud. And then everyone's just like silent.
No.
The crossover's not there. And I
What
thought
if
it would be.
was moving to them?
Huh?
What if it was like so moving?
Nobody knew. What is this song?
No.
I swear. And I came back to Just Trish and I was like, I'm really surprised. Like, they love Addison. And I'm like, and so when I went to Alex, it's like the same hype house, same thing. He's like, no, it's like middle-aged moms in Ohio that love him.
That is fair. That is
Which
fair.
is a big audience. Pentatonics has that audience. Like, it's a big audience. Not my audience. They were very like...
I'm trying to think. I went to his last concert and I'm trying to think about what I thought the demo was, but I just think I wasn't paying attention, so I'll shut up.
Yeah, you wouldn't. I wouldn't either. I thought, they're going to love this Alex Warren number.
I wasn't paying attention to the audience. I enjoyed the concert. But I also love that type of music. I'm very like sad girl, low voice, like Louis Capaldi-esque, make me cry.
Okay, yeah, it's not my jam. I was just trying to be cool, and then when I realized no one knew, I was like, no, Fame is a Gun. I was like, okay, not that. So I was like, they love that song. Yeah, they love that one. But anyways,
that is really funny.
We're doing a little history challenge. We're gonna take calls. But I think we need a 5-minute history. What Tana Mojo knows from history as a high school dropout. What did you learn before the age of? By the way, I was gonna tell you 2 episodes ago, I also dropped out at my sophomore year of high school.
What?
Yeah, I didn't go to school until my senior year, and they kind of just put me back in there at 17, even though I missed 2 years of school because I was like homeschooled. I never did my work, and then my parents were like, you have to go back to school because you're not doing work. But
so you did graduate.
I never graduated. I had to go to another.
I've seen the photo of you.
Yeah, I had to go to this like little town with like literally 40 people. I'm like, you can just graduate here. And I was like, all right. And all I did my senior year was just take like 5 gym classes and like, you passed. But I had no math, nothing. So I'm at the same level as you. So I say that with all the love because 2 episodes we were talking about how you didn't graduate. And I was like, I also dropped out. But unknowing to my parents.
And I love to learn more. Makoa's really good about... I don't know. Sometimes he'll be on a tangent and like in my head, I'm like, I know I don't really care about rock formations or the presidents or history or science or biology or whatever, but he's so knowledgeable that I do like soak up a lot of it, which I appreciate. But then also if you ask me any question ever right now, I would probably fail you.
No, but we're going to find out right now. I think history is great. Moses is very good with world history and biblical history. He's very good at it. And I was like, oh, now I know all about Job. There's a new Walton Goggins is in a new movie about Job. Do you know Job from the Bible?
I don't know about Job.
Okay, well, he's Old Testament. I think he's the one with the whale. Did he go into the whale's mouth? Job and the whale? Maybe not. Maybe it's a different Job. Job has a book in the Bible. I actually don't know about it. I should ask Moses, but Walton Goggins is playing Job apparently. Anyways,
if you had on a denim robe, it'd be a Job.
Jonah and the whale. Who's Job? J-O-B. Job in the Bible. Anyways, doesn't matter. We're doing history. We were doing presidents earlier.
Yeah, so we were just trying to name presidents.
You were saying you didn't know the 3rd president of the United States or 3 presidents ago.
I didn't know the 3rd president. Like,
you know the first?
Essentially, I was talking about like the anatomy of tucking for like and how like different tapes that drag queens use. And I was like, mind you, I'm so knowledgeable on this. And then like I don't know the 3rd president, you know.
Yeah, but that's more important. Do you know the first?
John Adams was the 3rd president?
I think John Adams was the 2nd.
Okay. What a name, John Adams.
John Adams. Well, that's from Hamilton where he's like, John Adams, sit down, you fat mother. Like, that was the whole thing because he proceeded the first president, which was...
George Washington.
Yes!
George Washington. I know that.
That's
George
really
Washington.
Good. I didn't know before Hamilton. That's very impressive.
I love it.
Like, he's like the star of Hamilton Act 1 is George Washington. So you're just like, okay,
And I would like weirdly enjoy going to like a George Washington museum. Like, show me those teeth.
We need to do that. Or like going to like one of those revolutionary towns, like in where George Washington grew up in like North Carolina and just like find his home and like doing those reenactments of like the Civil War.
And this has nothing to do with what you just said, but also the Titanic.
Yes! I'm in my Titanic era for sure. There is one that's like a replica of it. I fall for AI where it's like you can go on the Titanic ride and like the water's like rising up. I'm like, oh my God, this is a crazy experience. And
have you been seeing like, are you on like scary animatronics talk?
No.
Like I'm just like weirdly like I'll see that like rides like just Jurassic Park rides and it's like so realistic. I don't think I like animatronics.
Animatronic rides, so you don't like Pirates of the Caribbean?
Well, yeah, I don't really like rides at all, but I guess I just really don't like animatronics.
It can be creepy, especially like when the lights are on or the dolls in Small World never shut off. Like they always are going 24 hours. Like it never shuts off when someone's there. So it's like
imagine being that one worker inside, like at night.
Like trapped inside of it or something.
Yeah, or just even having to like dust them off and they're like still going.
They're still moving, right? They have to be cleaned and yeah, like managed, I suppose.
Yeah, and like some worker probably has to ride that boat like dead alone.
Ooh, kind of cool, but also kind of scary for sure.
Yeah.
I'm on the side of TikTok with the cheating fruit. Have you seen them?
No.
Oh, anybody? No? Okay. But there is a Titanic experience where you sit on an iceberg and it's like projection, so it looks like the boat is sinking.
Like very the sphere, like
yes.
you feel like you're in it.
Yeah, I wonder where that is. That would be fun to go. Love Titanic. Do you know the third president of the United States?
The third president, George Washington.
John Adams. That's pretty impressive that you knew those three.
I do not know. Like Thomas Jefferson, was he ever a president? Or was he the guy that did the light bulb?
He does seem like, yeah, he ran against George Washington in the first.
I just have the list up.
He's number
Who's
3.
the third president?
Third president.
Do you know?
Is Thomas
It's
Jefferson.
wow. Wow.
No, but when I tell you, I was just guessing, like full guess. I'm talking Vegas guess. Like I didn't know.
That was really good guess.
And am I confusing him with Thomas Edison? Is Edison the bulb
Light
guy?
bulb.
Okay.
I think that's Albert.
No, Thomas Edison did the light bulb, like Edison Electric. Yeah, he did. I don't know much either, but I do know.
Should you ask us, are you smarter than a fifth grader question?
Those are
Literally
so
everything from
fun. Yes, I love those.
I'm like so down.
Yeah, that's
because
really
I am
good.
factually not smarter than a fifth grader, and I know that.
I don't
But
know
if you
about
think
that.
about
You're
it,
pretty
like
smart.
at one point in my life, like in school when you're little, you learn all the states and capitals. You learn all 50 presidents. Like you learn, and
Yeah.
then if you don't use it, you lose it, kids. Welcome to Not Loveline, where we take calls and give advice.
Do you know any of the capitals? Or are you pretty good with those?
Like decent. Again, it's like one of those things where I definitely don't know all 50.
What's Vegas?
Nevada's Carson City.
Oh, see, I would have guessed I don't know.
Yeah,
Not
Henderson's
Vegas.
my capital. Kentucky's my capital. Let me tell you
because you were
something.
just talking about him because of Henderson. Like I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, Carson City.
Carson City, which like,
That's pretty good.
what the hell? I don't think I've ever even been to Carson City.
We should go for.
I don't know if we should go.
You were talking about doing presidential stuff for a video, and I was just like, oh, we should go start at the capitals.
Devin, do you have?
Are you ready for the first one?
Yes.
What phrase makes up the last 4 words in the U.S. national anthem?
Oh wait, what?
Land of the free, home of the brave.
Oh my God! You're so fast.
I got really competitive.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we're just gonna shot. Let's do it. I was like confused with it. Okay,
I got really weird there.
No, that was good. No, do
because
it.
I'm also not ever competing with you
No,
ever.
I love it. No, you're so smart. And
But
you don't give
also
yourself
last
credit.
phrase of the national anthem, like
That
if I
was
didn't know that
good.
by now, like the amount, because I love people botching the national anthem.
Oh, so you're watching the
live-
compilations.
I live for seeing someone botch it. Like who really botched it?
Fergie, Roseanne.
Roseanne Barr did the national
Yeah,
anthem.
she got booed really bad. She's like, she was like really. I think she was trying to be funny, but obviously, and then Fergie, that was obvious.
What did she do again though?
You remember? It's like, I'll sing.
Did she get the words right though?
It was just like, yeah, like I don't know. It was maybe, yeah. I think she got the words right, but yeah, you're talking about when they flopped the words.
Either one.
Yeah, crazy. Okay, what's the next
question?
True or false? Light is the only thing that can escape a black hole.
No idea.
What the is a black hole? Like, what do you mean light is the only thing that can escape a black hole? Like, I know black holes like K-holes. I know black holes like when I sleep in a dimmed curtain room for 18 hours. Like,
This is a good one. How many justices serve on the U.S. Supreme Court?
what do you mean? How many is justices a person? Like they're like
a lawyer?
What
I
a
think
cool
it's a lawyer.
job title. What do you do for a living? I'm justice.
of the United States.
Yeah, like I'm justice. Like
that's true. Like,
that's-
right. I get to judge you because I'm the justice system.
And then what does serve mean? Like they just work.
Yeah, they work on the U.S. Supreme Court.
How many justices serve on the
No,
Supreme
12.
Court?
Appointed by the president.
I like 12. I'm gonna say
we go together. Same answer.
Yeah, wait, like I'm
no
also
one knows.
26. 9.
Oh, well, damn.
Not to like run for Congress or anything, but I think we need more than 9.
This is giving immigration. When Moses got his U.S. citizenship, they ask you all these questions. They're like the 3 branches of government. Like, what's the and it's like, and we didn't know. So we're like studying beforehand that we're going to do this test. And it's all these questions about like stuff I don't even know as a citizen of America, like a natural born citizen. Like, it's so crazy.
And like what? Like if every U.S. like I don't know, judicial's a branch.
Judicial. Do you know the other 2? Mm-mm. Yeah, I didn't either. It was like, well, I know now because that was the question. It was executive and legislative. Yeah.
I was like, we should run for president.
It is. We should. And then I would take that out of the immigration process because I'm like, I don't think you need to know that to be a U.S. citizen because I don't even know that. So it's such a crazy thing.
And we also just live in LA, I think, so it's so prevalent to me, like how many people I know that do not know that. How many people I know that are like, you know, like and know nothing.
No, it was actually crazy. It was like,
and
what's
I'm
our
that person, by the way?
Same. Who's our congressman? Who's our statesman? I'm like, who that? I don't know.
All I know is about Gavin Newsom because they play that thing about well, I know a lot of things Gavin Newsom has done like now because I'm more like aware. But for a while, he was just the voice at LAX. Like, like you know, they play that thing at LAX like every 2 seconds where it's like, I'm Gavin Newsom and your bag can't be unattended. Like he just definitely had like a free Wednesday. That's also not what he's saying. Ask another question, please, Devin.
What do you call a scientist that studies weather?
A scientist?
Oh, you probably. I know it. Meteorologist. I don't know. It's like, I'm your meteorologist, Glenn Campbell, you know, like.
The way I loved you know it because nobody
I like, knew it, but you're so fast. Your brain is so fast today. Mine's a little, my wig was on. I had to pop it off. Mine's a little like,
no, you're cranking. Meteorologist. I was literally going to say like the slayer of the forces. Avatar, Aang, airbender. Like, I don't know.
I love that.
How many bones are in the human body?
206. Me getting competitive.
No, it's so 206.
I know.
It's so 206. 102. Mind you, I probably have.
Maybe.
With all the Manjaro, I definitely have 102 bones left. Like, you're lying.
Well, that is the biggest bag of we got like 2 things of fries and it was like this huge bag of
06 was kind.
Thank you.
I remember Hannah Montana, we're doing the bone dance. You live and you learn it.
That was her song?
Again and again. Yeah, she like had a whole thing because she had to learn the bones.
Okay.
Yeah.
And did she say there was 206 bones?
I don't know if she actually says that in the song, but she did the bone dance and I lived for it.
It's kind of cool. You can like learn stuff from movies like that.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, oh, I know this because like truly Hamilton. I've seen it so many times. Like I do know about John Adams and Thomas Jefferson and George. I know everything. Like the Constitution, the words, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Like because of Hamilton.
That's crazy. Yeah, it is. I do love that. You're street smart.
One more.
One more.
Okay.
I'm tanking.
What does the term IQ stand for?
Ooh.
I quit. It's funny because the other day I was on a tangent to Amari about someone and I was like, she just doesn't have EQ. I was talking about someone who like doesn't have like emotional intelligence and like cannot maneuver through conversations in like an emotionally intelligent way. And he was like, what's EQ? And I was like, it's like IQ but emotional. And in my head I was like, please don't ask me what it stands for.
I like that you just came up with it.
Because I don't know.
Invented something.
Well, no, EQ is a thing.
Oh,
but
it
like,
is. What's EQ? I never
it's like the equivalent of
the equivalent of IQ? I don't know.
like it's being emotionally IQ. It's
Oh
being
my gosh,
emotionally
you used it
Q.
right.
But like, what do they stand for? Like, what does IQ stand for?
EQ is emotional intelligence. IQ is intelligence quotient.
Quotient.
Quotient is crazy.
Can you define quotient? I'm having a neck pain.
A quotient is the result obtained by dividing one number by another.
Like, I don't know why math pisses me off so bad. Like, everything else I want to learn and I'm open to learn, and then, like, I'm hearing quotient being defined, and I'm like, I'd drop out again.
No, the quotient's crazy because I never heard that either. I was like, what? Tinder's new astrology mode is a sign to put yourself out there. Whether you're someone who chalks everything up to Mercury being in retrograde or someone who has no idea what that means but maybe is a little curious, be honest. I know you guys are looking at the sign compatibility between you and your crush behind the scenes. You're all moonlighting as FBI agents trying to uncover someone's exact time of birth via their mom's social media. Well, I'm happy to report that now you you can retire because now you can see how your sign's compatible with someone else on Tinder. With Astrology mode, you'll fill out your birth chart info on your profile and be shown a glimpse of your astrological compatibility with potential matches. Things like communication, emotions, and vibes. And don't worry, the feature is designed to be easy and fun. Regardless of birth chart info, you'll see what could make your match one that's written in the stars. Your earth might need a little air. Your fire might need a little water. And whether you're in a committed relationship with a zodiac system or a certified skeptic, Astrology mode is a fun way to break the ice and see if the stars align. Try Tinder Astrology mode. Explore all the possibilities for yourself. Tinder, it starts with a swipe. Download Tinder today. Let's take some calls.
We're gonna take some calls. And there are 206 bones.
There are 206
I almost just said in the U.S. body. By the way.
Not anything international, just U.S.
Yeah, in the U.S. body there are two.
Moses, what his are? How many you have? Less or more? I don't know. 9-Day Fiance.
Yeah, I need to read some books, but until then, we're gonna give people advice because obviously we are so smart.
I love it. This is my favorite. Yeah. So smart.
Yes, we know everything and we're so smart.
Yeah, here we go.
Woo! Call-a-thon.
Hi, Trish. Hi, Tana. Am I a bottle of champagne deep? Yes. Did my boyfriend break up with me a couple hours ago? Yes, he did do that. So I guess my question would be, how do you get over someone who you don't hate? You know, my last boyfriend cheated on me, right? Don't give a shit about him. This new man's, or me saying new man's when he literally broke up with me today. It's fine. I'm fine. It's going to be okay. How do you get over a man that really didn't do anything wrong? Like, he ended things with me because he didn't see a future, which I'm first of all like, so you've been beating this up for the past 3 months? Was there no future there? I'm kind of confused. How do you get over a guy that you still love? You know what I mean? Because hating someone is a lot easier than loving them. Please let me know. Love you ladies more than the sun loves the not the sun. I love you more than the moon loves the tide. Austin Mahone's who? Okay, bye. I know I'm not going to hear this on the podcast, but if it does, I'll like cream and cream. Oh my God, I meant to say scream and cry. Oh my God, but I said cream. That was kind of perfect.
I was just going to say, if we ever need a third co-host, like, we're calling her.
Was that the most well-spoken?
Yes.
Okay, love that.
She did so good. She's really funny, by the way.
And like, poetic.
I will always resonate with copes with humor. And like, you're very.
Yes.
Oh, I thought my hit was out. Okay.
You don't even know. Sometimes I don't even know.
I never know when they're out. Okay.
Out.
Not out. I'm back. God, that's hard.
That's so hard. It's the hardest. Like you said, it's so much easier to hate someone. And yeah, I'm so bad at the how do you get over this situation, because I could never get over somebody until I love someone more, which is so toxic. You should be able to be alone with yourself, so maybe you're better off to handle this. I've also never been broken up with, and that's not a flex. I've only been blocked. No one's ever been like, this just isn't working. I wish someone would tell me that. I wish be like, I just don't see a future with you. It was always just like ending, toxic, tumultuous, like blocked, don't ever talk to me again. But
I get that. I've had both for sure. So I know that feeling.
Okay.
I know this feeling. I mean,
you had someone be like, it's just not working.
Yes, for sure.
And then what do you say? How do you react?
Well, a lot of the times I was super toxic and then it wasn't working, and then I was like trying to gaslight them and like whatever. I do not talk about.
You try to keep it.
Yes,
going.
I definitely think I always was fighting for something that wasn't serving me, and it's like, oh my God, to have that time back would be crazy. I think.
And would they stay?
Sometimes, but then like obviously eventually then it just comes to a much more tumultuous end because it was always meant to end and stuff like that, you know? I don't know if I've ever just had someone like this is a very niche situation, and the bar is in hell to the point where you want to give the man the flowers for at least just being perfectly honest, right? Like, it's better than a lot of things that a lot of other men do. That doesn't make it hurt any less. Like, that doesn't make it any less painful. But like, I guess I really want to like drill to her that like, you cannot blame yourself. If I was more this, if I was more that, then he would have seen a future with me. You don't want someone who doesn't see a future with you. And like, you will be someone's perfect future just as who you are. Like, there's, you know, so it's good that you got out of that. It really is. And like, I don't know. Sometimes I think that you need to mourn the person and you need to mourn the idea of the future that you had and like give yourself grace. Like you might have some good days, you might have some sad days. Healing isn't linear. Like just let it be, like feel it. And that's okay. Don't turn to something toxic. You don't need to jump like necessarily into something else. Like just be like, he was honest with me and I don't want someone who does not want all of me for me, you know? And like a lot of times too, men usually excuses. Like he might be saying, I don't see a future with you, when in reality, he doesn't see a future right now where he can be a good partner, you know, or he doesn't see a future where he can be loyal. He doesn't see a future where like, you know, so I wouldn't take that like personally, I think is my biggest advice. And like, you don't just unlove someone overnight. And sometimes you end up holding love, like a part of you. We were talking about this on the car ride here. Like sometimes a part of you literally does die with the person, like a small part of you. And you have to, there will always be that small version of yourself inside of you that like has love for that person, or like you did at one point, you know, and you can recognize that you carry that with you. That's baggage, you know?
I did hear someone describe a breakup as like mourning someone that's still alive, because it's like all of a sudden they're just not going to be in your life anymore and you cannot reach out to them and stuff. And like that is a crazy feeling, especially when you do still love somebody and you know they're alive, but it's like they're dead to you basically. And it's like you have to accept it. And it's like, so I guess it is a mourning. I guess just time. I feel like that with anything, time heals.
Yes. And just try to make friends with that. Try to be like, there is this part of me that like, he changed, you know what I mean? Like we all are a big puzzle of all of the people that we loved, and eventually we get to our partner, our forever partner, and it's like, you might not know this now, but when you meet that person that you're gonna like walk down the aisle with, you're gonna be like, I'm so thankful that I had that breakup. I'm so thankful for the lessons I learned across that relationship. That was exactly what I needed at the time. Like I truly believe that like everything happens for a reason, and just take it day by day, girl, and eventually you'll get back out there and you'll find someone who isn't him. I think that's also hard. You like break up and you're like, oh my God, but he's the love of my life and all the ways he is. And then you like come out of it a year later and you're like, his communication style kind of really sucked. And he never really got me flowers, or like he had a moldy toothbrush, or like, sorry, that was like a little too much. But like, you know, like you start to see the person with less rose-colored glasses and you'll meet someone else where you're like, wait, they're perfect for me in every way. Yeah,
it's always like we say that they're not like too spiritual, but like what's meant for you won't miss you. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's like love something, let it go. Like it's just very much like what's not meant for you will, and what is yours, nothing will stop it from being yours, you know?
Yes. One time gave me advice.
Okay. I want to hear it. I like it.
And it actually stuck with me for my entire life. So I will say that.
Yeah.
And she said the number one thing that you should be looking for in a partner, Tana, is someone who loves you as much as you love them. Like a lot of times in life, I found myself in unrequited love, or in a situation where I so clearly love someone so much more than they loved me, or I was yearning for someone who didn't want to be with me. And what I needed was someone who loved me back as much as I loved them. That is the number one partner. That is what you're looking for. And this person cannot provide that for you. And there is some closure there. And it will get easier and easier and easier over time. And eventually you're going to be literally so happy he did that.
I think, I've heard something like that too. I think we talked about this off camera, maybe on camera before, where it's like they have said, like on TikTok and stuff, people will be like, for a relationship to work, the guy has to be a little more in love with the girl than the girl is with the guy.
Literally.
Because it is. And I feel that's to be true. Not to say like Moses is more in love with me. I do feel like we love each other equally, but he is the guy that's like, I know what they mean by that, meaning the guy has to be just a little bit more into it. Of course,
reassuring.
We're both into it.
Like we need a lot of reassurance. At least I know I need a lot of reassurance.
No, for sure. Like, but if a guy is just like kind of loves you a little ways or less than you, it's just like might not work, because it's like guys are always like one foot out the door. They're so all over the place.
And there's someone out there who will.
Yeah,
there's someone out there who will love you like 110%.
That nothing you can do will give them the ick. Like nothing, like everything about you is perfect for them.
Yes,
you know?
and they see a future with you, who you really are, not who you're pretending to be, not who they want you to be. Like that person is out there, diva, and you just gotta be sad right now. You gotta mourn it. You gotta eat your favorite ice cream. You gotta watch the sad movies. Call your friends. Like we all have that moment where it's like, I'm never gonna find love again, and he was the one. And then you like wake up and it's like, oh,
I'm so thankful for all the heartbreaks, because it's like you just appreciate it so much more. And like nothing could deter me from Moses at this point, because it's just like he is just giving me so much love, and I've seen all this like I've been through, and I was just like, oh my God, this is it. Well, I don't think I would have appreciated him earlier on and stuff. So sometimes these heartbreaks and stuff like that, you know, you go through
It
them
is so true.
to like really find the one you want, and then once you find him, you're like, oh,
like
this
when
is it.
she finds her like man who undoubtedly like wants her for the rest of her life and loves her so much for her, you're gonna be like, oh my God, I'm so happy I experienced what it was like where someone didn't see a future with me for just me, because holy, this is so awesome.
Yeah.
You know, so we believe in you, Diva. It's hard, but also it's character building and it's important. Breakups are arguably some of the most important things we go through in life, because you end up learning so much, even if you feel like you wasted your time and all the things your
Yes.
brain tells you. It's not true. You have to go through them.
My first copy of the book with my editor and my publisher was just like, we love all the stuff with all the guys and the breakups, but maybe just how are your other relationships with your mom, your sister, your career? Like they're just like, what else is happening? Because my whole life has been defined by breakups,
Yeah.
and it's in the book, but it's definitely more like, okay, what else is happening at the time? Because my whole life, I just really saw like I broke up with this guy, and this guy is just,
Yeah.
like, it like was my whole life, and they do define you. Breakups can define you, and anyways, it's something
And there's
everyone has to go through.
always something to learn.
Yeah.
Like, even if it's just the point blank lesson here that, like, I want to be with someone who wants a future with me as much as I want a future with them. Or maybe you will start to look at the relationship without rose colored glasses and see all the things that maybe you wanted better. You know, you wanted different. So we love you. And you got this, girl. Breakups build a bad.
She sounds like she's having a good time anyway. So like
Yeah.
for just getting broken up with, you sound like you're chilling.
Yeah, and she's a funny girl. You know what I mean? You are
Funny
clearly
and-
so funny and smart. I think it takes intelligence to be that funny, and you deserve someone who is utterly obsessed with that like we are. So we love you. I am so excited to see Tana and Trisha take Vegas
Ooh.
on June 12th at the Cosmopolitan at the Chelsea.
Yes. Well, you know, you can get tickets at SeatGeek. They might be available there, and you can find out the best deals, best thing. Maybe while we're in Vegas, maybe we'll go to the Sphere, see Backstreet Boys. Maybe we'll see a Billy Joel impersonator, Donny Osmond. Who knows? You know, you're like all excited about that. So SeatGeek has you covered for all types of events. We just saw Paw Patrol. If you like someone that likes sports, they got sports for you. There's something for everyone on SeatGeek. With over 35 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app.
There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, and more. So many artists going on tour right now, like Bruno Mars, Zara Larson, Lady Gaga, Cardi B, Chris Stapleton, Ariana Grande, and more. So grab your tickets now.
Yeah, SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket's rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. Look for the green dots. Green means good. Red means bad. Plus, every ticket is backed up by their buyer guarantee. They have great customer service all the time, so while you're at the event, you can always call them. You can also see what's the best deal, what's the best bang for my buck. Here is a hack. Look at the day of an event. Sometimes you get those really good deals because people are like, I can't go. I'll just sell them for anything. Sometimes gotten that last minute ticket is where it's at.
Get your Vegas tickets now, babe. Concert season is right around the corner. To make it even better, you can use code NOTLOVELINE10 for 10% off your SeatGeek tickets. That's 10% off with promo code NOTLOVELINE10.
Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you, SeatGeek, for sponsoring today's episode.
Viva! Viva!
SeatGeek! Okay.
SeatGeek, SeatGeek. We love you, SeatGeek.
Hi guys. My name is Kaylee. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that, but I love you guys so much. You both literally raised me. I'm 25 years old now, but I've been watching y'all since I was like 13, so slay. Anyway, I'm knocked up right now. I'm pregnant as hell. I'm 6 months pregnant. And I just kind of want to get advice from, I guess, more Tana, because me and her kind of have the same parental issues, but my mother is not involved in my life at all. She doesn't care to. She doesn't care that I'm having a baby. And I'm just wondering, like, what are some ways that you deal with, like, abandonment from a parent when you're going through, like, big life things that you, like, want to tell your parents about, you know? Yeah. And Trish, if you have any pregnancy tips for my hormones and, like, how sad I am all the time, let me know. But yeah, I mean, I'm also a retired crazy girl, so like I'm right up there with y'all. I feel like y'all's child some days. But yeah, I love you both a lot. Mwah. Okay,
That's good merch. Retirement Center for Crazy Girls.
Yes. Literally,
Like,
that is us.
Former crazy. I love it.
Yes,
So good.
that is good merch. Well, hello, our fellow crazy girl. You are our daughter, and we love you so much. And oh, poor thing. Like, I can't imagine with the pregnancy hormones too, and just the
I
like.
know.
And
Everything's
like,
heightened.
I always talk about my relationship with my parents as kind of an unfillable void. Like I spent a lot of my life trying to fill the void. And I think that I only found myself in deeper when I was trying to fill the void. I think the second that I recognized and fully, deeply recognized this void is always going to be here right next to me, but I don't have to try to fill it with alcohol. I don't have to try to fill it with sex. I don't have to try to fill it with drugs. I don't have to try to fill it with toxic relationships. I know it's there. You know what I mean? And what else is happening around me that makes up for the void. You know what I mean? Whether it's friendships, whether it's interests, whether it's knowing that I'm a better person than they were, knowing that like I'm sure, just, I don't know because you didn't say, but if I had to guess, by you going no contact. And I also always say to people who don't understand no contact, like no one ever wants to. You're going to try absolutely everything under the sun before you go no contact with a parent, right? So it's like, for you to have to make that decision, it's just as hard as them missing you or all the things society says, you know? But you probably also made that decision with your future child in mind, which is already showing that you are going to be so fulfilled in knowing that you are going to be the type of mom that shows up and steps up and breaks those generational curses and just focus. I don't know if the baby daddy is a part of life right now, or like friends, or even support groups. Like you want to help yourself. You're placing this call. So do everything you can to fill your time with things that show you the same love that you put out, you know, because you will be just fine. And it is a new normal and it does suck. And like us girlies, we were robbed of something that a lot of people get, and society reminds us of that all the time, you know, but like, I acknowledge that. Like, I think it's so important to just acknowledge that that void is there and acknowledge that I was robbed, but also I'm going to prevail. You know, I'm still going to create an amazing life for not only myself, but my future kids one day. And I believe in you to do it. So
yeah, that baby's coming. And I think that's the best advice. Yeah. Is like, be the mom you wish you had. I feel like that obviously, like with my kids and stuff like that, it's like, I don't want to fill their head with like diets and being like, I want to be the like somebody that I didn't have. My mom was great, obviously, and she like didn't know, you know, obviously, but you learn from your parents, obviously, if your mom's absentee or not around, like, you know, you just like, I want to be there for my kids. But yeah, just trying to be the best mom you can.
It is so true. And like, girl, you could end up going to the church or going to, not to go all God, but, or to go all God, like, or going to a support group or something like that. And you could end up meeting a woman who is a little older than you and inspires you so much. And like, I think a lot of that too, like I realized I might not have parents, but I have so many people that I have gone out and like sought out, you know what I mean? I had to put in the work for myself that do inspire me in the same ways, that I can fall back on in the same ways. Like you will find people to show you the love and to help ease that void in so many ways. Like you could very well meet someone in the next few years where you're like, you're not my mom. And I know that. And I'm not trying to make you my mom, but like, I look up to you and I can ask you for things. And I just, sometimes us girlies who are left alone in this world, we do unfortunately have to go the extra mile to seek out the love and the family and the people we look up to and all those things, but they are there. And that's the beautiful thing about life and love. Like, don't let it jade you to think that everyone's bad, because they aren't, you know?
Yeah, you did great at nurturing your friendships and like chosen family and stuff. You're so good at that. Like you really did that amazing. Like your support system around you is amazing. Like I always think about that. I'm like, oh my God, when you have kids, you're going to have like 50 people you can call on to help you, which is like really great. And not everyone has that, you know, when they don't have, you know,
yeah. But I will say that like I had to spend a lot of time kind of looking for that. Like there was definitely a big part of my life where I was like lost, and I did have to kind of go fend for myself. And that is the feeling, I guess, about, you know, most people are born into this world with two people who are looking out for them and two people they can count on and they can rely on and like all these things. And when you don't have that, you are kind of hunting and gathering your own new normal. But eventually you will feel so normal in it, you know, and you're going to be a great, great mother, because I think even the awareness of asking that type of question just shows that you are already trying to not only protect yourself, but to protect yourself to be the best mom you can be. And that's huge. You know what I mean? Break those generational curses, girl.
Everyone everyone's doing it now. I see that all on TikTok as just people that like didn't have fathers around and they were being there for their kids. It's like this, and I see it with my own kids. Like so many dads. It's like we took them to swim class on a Sunday and it was all dads in the pool, and we're like, oh, I love this because like when I would go on the weekdays, it was all moms, and it was just like so cool to see dads or in ballet like taking their kids to class or watching the girls dance. And I was like, this is so nice that a whole new generation is like being fathers in their kids' life. It's
and like you will have friends that help you with the kids, and you will, and sometimes yes, it is annoying that you have to go seek those things out, but like there will be a point where you're sitting there with your child and you have people that you can rely on, and you are being this present amazing mother, and you'll be like, you know what, this is my life and this is my truth, and I made the best with the hand I was dealt, you know, and I believe in you.
I love
so
you look so pretty today. Oh my God, like stunning. Like it's crazy.
It's your makeup artist, I swear. I said, give me the Trisha special.
It's everything. You're like a it's crazy.
I
Oh my
love
God,
you.
you look like a totally different person. You always look pretty.
I told you I was going all fake. It's funny because if you look really close, I actually forgot. I keep meaning to apologize for how dark my tan is. 6
hours in.
I got it last night and it's developed really dark. I'm well aware. I'll be washing that off soon. And I have crazy bruises under this lip from like my lip filler.
Oh, you can't tell. It looks so good.
I
Like,
had to.
you look like Giselle Bundchen when she was like young dating Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm not kidding. I was like, you look like so good. Like you look like a Victoria's Secret model.
I'm
It's crazy.
absolutely cutting you off at Giselle Bundchen.
At like 21 when she's like dating Leo. Like she looks so good.
At 21
You look
when she was
amazing.
dating Leo. You
Look
know
it
what?
up side by side, Jimmy. Put a side by side of
You know
Giselle
what?
and Tana.
Honestly, I'm owning it. Me and Leo are at the edge of the boat like this. You're right. You know what? I'm Heidi Klum. Oh, let's go. Imagine I start like pressing supermodels. I'm like, Adriana Lima, check this.
You do. You look like, you literally look like I saw Alex Jill just came out like her Sports Illustrated. Do you do Sports Illustrated or no?
No.
Wait, really? I feel like so many influencers were doing it. What do you
A
mean?
lot of influencers did it, but it would be my own, like the way, you know what it is? It's that maybe I could get the body to be where I need it to be, but my face in every single photo would be this.
No,
I'd be sucking it in a way.
Your face ain't so hard. I'm gonna get the Polaroids from Carrie Ann and like just insert them where it's just like no photo touching nothing, and it's just like so gorgeous. Every face she did was just like we're throwing chips, and she's like she's just so locked in.
I was just horrified today of the idea of there being one photo where I was like blinking. I was locked in, but then I came in here and I almost passed out. I was like, I haven't breathed in over an hour.
It was hot, and also
like.
Those, I think I have such high hopes for these photos, but I'm now scared to have high hopes because I'm like, oh my God, what if I like hate them? But like those Polaroids, I remember looking at you and just be like, oh, who is this? Like it's just
we are in a transformative era. I really am. And honestly, the people were right. Like darkening the hair a bit.
This hair was the move. I like even like responded to your story. I like never respond to stories, and I was just like, this was it. This was the move. It was so good.
It was all because of that wig that you wore. I swear to God, you wore that wig on Not Loveline. Yes, and I was like, I need to be able to. I want to be going to the bathroom and sit down at the toilet and have to worry that my hair is going to dip in the bowl. I want hair I can sit on.
That's
and I want it,
crazy.
and it ended up darker. And honestly, I think that people might be right about.
Wow, yeah, because this is perfect. Is that perfect brown? Blonde, as they say, blonde. Is that
Blonde. Yeah, honestly, and it's weird because now I'm kind of addicted to it. I'm like, I want to go darker. I'm like, who? I'm either having like an episode. I come back next week with cheek filler, like entering the room before me. Like I just keep doing more. I'm trying not to, but that in Cabo.
What makes you happy, you know? Like
I'm trying to do things in moderation, you know. Trisha also, I will say, she looks so cute right now in her chrome hearts. We talked about this on like a previous episode.
Did we say it on air? Or was it like off? Did we say it on air?
I don't remember. I would think I was in chrome hearts or just talking about it, and I was like, they have pink, and I always forget that when you tell her something, that means like she is going to order it online that night.
I think you had Chrome Hearts boots on one episode, and I was like, God, I really want to be a Chrome Hearts girly, but I don't think it's like me. And I'm like, I really want a sweatshirt. I wanted a sweatshirt for years. Jason, one of my hairstylists, like always wears Chrome Hearts, and I always want one, but I cannot bring myself to buy one. Like I'll go to Malibu, and it's just like they're just so expensive. But then after that, you're like, they have pink, and I was like, well, I could wear it on Just Church and
the
Not
hot pink
Loveline,
is also like rare.
Yeah, I guess
like I've never seen the hot pink.
Yeah, I did. This was a splurge, but I have not spent minus the Dior little haul, but before that, that was recent because it's St. Patrick's Day. But before that, I truly had not bought a new purse in like 3 years. Like
honestly, it's so like. It's noble, is what it is.
So I've been saving. Even when we go to Target, I go to Target now twice a year, and it's like spring and Halloween. We just did a Target trip, and I will not spend more than $250. And if it's like $300, I put stuff back. Like I am very, very, very.
Oh my! Yeah,
frugal.
I can't go to Target. I'm not allowed. Like.
Oh, really? You're just like...
The other day I had the shopping itch and I go, Amari, you know what? Let's go to Dollar Tree. And I got some bags of chips and I got some Post-it notes. But I still spent $70 at the Dollar Tree. That means you bought 70 items.
That is this everything still $1 there?
Well, no, like $1.50, so I guess less.
We should do one because like a swap because like you love thrifting and it's like, oh, going to the thrift store with you.
I see things all the time when I'm thrifting that make me think of either you or one of your kids. And I always almost get it for you. And then I'm like, I don't know if she like wants more stuff.
That is what everyone's saying now because I've been getting rid of everything and like Moses used to always bring back little like knickknacks for me. He's just like, I know we're just like trying to get rid of stuff in the house, but I will if it's like a gift from someone I like love.
The other day I went to by far like genuinely actually. Oh my God, I got these earrings I wanted to show you and I didn't wear them and I brought them. It's my new favorite store in California. By far.
What is it?
It's called Sherman Oaks Antique Mall. I hate that I'm putting anyone on. Literally, don't go. I'm not a gatekeeper, so I'm saying it, but like, please don't go.
What is it? What's the gag?
It's just all antiques and like thrift stuff. And like a lot of it's for the home. People like a lot of times go prop shopping there. But I'm talking, I got these little like Chanel earrings. Ooh. I got like a lot of Elvis stuff. I got a 1986 Barbie magazine, Barbie on the Moon. And it's like Barbie on the Moon and it's this magazine.
Literally
like,
all my kids, Barbie and Elvis.
Literally. Oh my God, I didn't even like, that is so funny. And like just so much I bought.
I love that.
I bought a street sign, like a real street sign.
What was
like,
it? What's
like
the sign?
intersection, like it's a whole sign.
What is the intersection though?
Coachella Drive. And I was like, I need this in my house because it was real. Like someone stole it for sure. Like it's huge, it's heavy, it's huge.
Wow.
I got a big mermaid for like my wall in Hawaii. But like I kept thinking of you because there was so much like Barbie and so much like just all the like so much Elvis, like all the little things that like we both like love and like jewelry. And I was like, I love thrifting.
Yeah, I would love to go. I would love to try. I've never done it.
It's so
We were
fun.
Goodwill kids. My mom would always go to Goodwill, so I think I had like a little aversion to it because I was like, kids were like, you can shop at Goodwill, and I wanted to have like Old Navy or something.
Yeah.
And so I had like a little bit of a trauma, but I think it's cool now. Like you've made it cool again, and I'm like, oh, I want to go. Like,
it is.
fun.
I replace drinking with thrifting. No question.
That's a good replacement.
Like it's an addiction, though. It really is. It's my favorite because the dopamine of finding. Like Makoa just found this. Do you remember when Bath and Body Works used to do free gifts with purchase?
Like what kind of gifts?
Like insane tote bags.
Kind of. I remember Victoria's Secret doing it. I didn't know Bath and Body Works did it.
They did it too, but like same thing. Like, do you remember circa 2010s when free gifts with purchase were like actually insane items? Like they weren't just like a canvas tote. They weren't stickers.
Oh,
they were like big bags and like nice stuff.
Perfume like boxes from things. You're just like, oh my gosh, yeah.
And like the free gift renaissance is over. Okay. Like you're lucky to get a temporary tattoo.
Yes.
And we were thrifting and for $12.99. Oh my God, my earrings. I want to show you.
I just had the fries. I was like, what is that?
He found a Bath and Body Works leather bag and it's like crocodile.
Wow.
People keep asking him if it's literally like Hermes.
Is it here?
No.
I saw a red bag earlier.
It's the red one. It was $12.99 and it's Bath and Body Works and it looks like it was $1,000.
Wow.
Like,
Who found it?
Makoa.
Did he get it?
Yes, and he's been carrying it everywhere. Everyone's obsessed. The dopamine of the good find. Speaking of,
I love it. Ooh.
how cute are they?
You on that thrifting?
Yes, Sherman Oaks Antique
What's
Mall.
the other one? Is it just one?
In my hand.
Oh.
And they were buttons that someone repurposed. Like, I don't give a damn.
Ooh, I love those. Are gorgeous.
I'm showing the viewer like this is a haul.
That is.
But I swear it also.
That's gorgeous.
There's something about something having a past life. Like the prices also being like, wow, I got this for this. I got this little mini cheetah couch. It's like it's literally, it looks like that, but mini. Like it's literally a cheetah couch. It's tiny and it opens up as a jewelry box. And it was like $18. Like, and the finding and knowing I'm not like contributing to the landfill of it all. It's just like.
And saving money. I mean, that's like $18.
Yes.
For it. Yeah,
Barbie on the Moon was $24. I was like, I would have paid $5 grillion.
Barbie on the Moon, is it like a.
It's just a magazine.
Okay, I thought it was like a figurine.
And like vintage Playboys. Like all my vintage Playboy collection is getting so good.
Playboy. That's my fave. Oh my God.
Like just so, and it's so fun, even like being in the thrift and looking through all the old Playboys. Like
that's so fun. I love old magazines. Yeah.
I was going to buy one in New Orleans because it was Heidi Montag's cover. Do you remember her cover?
Oh, what was hers?
So it was right after she did all of her surgery. She did Playboy.
Okay.
And
as she should. You get a new body. Like,
yes.
show this.
And she was like, they almost had her covered in like dirt and then like on her stomach.
Oh, yes, the Playboy.
They carved it out, but it was just like $200. I guess it was like a rare Playboy. I didn't know how many they made.
Oh my God, does Heidi know that?
And I was like, I need to just ask Heidi, like, do you have one laying around? But I don't know. I really want to take you one of these days.
So fun. We'll go to that one. That would be fun. Okay, we'll really think of a day. We have a lot.
Yes, and I will start grabbing you little things, but I'm just like,
okay.
I never know if like you want things.
I'm like that with people too, but if it's from you, I always do.
Okay,
I everything. I love the Aquaman shirt you got me like right when Aquaman was born from like Amazon. I literally wear that all the time. Like I wear it every night. I got rid of like all my big shirts except for that one. I was like, I want to keep this one.
Wait, that's cute. Yeah, because that was right after he was born.
Yeah, I remember you showed up in it. I was like gagged. I was like, I love that shirt so much, and I thought I bought every Aquaman merch there was, and then I saw that. I was like, I haven't seen this one. Like I was like,
even that. Like I know we could so find you some crazy like vintage Aquaman, vintage Elvis, vintage Barbie. Like
yeah, I do love that you're into like vintage Elvis. That's so cool. I don't know. Like I feel like Elvis is such like a thing.
And I think as I'm getting older, I'm just realizing, I don't know, like TikTok shop, just Five Below, everything is made so poorly.
Yeah.
And with no character. Like so many things are just made with no character. Now, I'm not saying there are not good things for sale from certain brands right now. Like I'm not saying that, but like a good vintage decor piece with like character is just intricacy.
I'm on that side of TikTok. Do you know like the Tuscan mom style? Have you seen that?
Yes.
Okay, like the old Tuscan Italy houses. You remember the ones that had like Travis Barker had those like raw iron like staircases, and it's like what happened to that? Where like the moms were in wedges and like the Coach bags, and I was like, so I was in my thrifting era. I was trying to find like one because I'm like, I want to go. I think Nikki and Gabby did a Tuscan mom inspired one. They went to Panera. They're like romanticizing the Tuscan mom life, and so that's like me. I want to go to Olive Garden and just like romanticize
absolutely
like that.
I'm joining you.
The French manicure, like everything about that light, because it was so unique back then. The houses had so much character.
Yes.
And we were talking about that, and I think you were talking about like the modern farmhouse.
No, the fact that I bought a farmhouse is the bane of my existence. I had an interior because I want like, well, let me just shut the up. But like I want a Spanish or like a mid-century home now. Like that's where I'm at, where I'm like this farmhouse does not fit my vibe. And I had this interior designer come over the other day. She walks in, first words out of her mouth, I would just expect you to have a mid-century modern home, not a farmhouse. And I was like,
wow. That's very me. Everyone's going to Puerto Ranch, which is close to us, and it's bouge. Like Puerto Ranch is bouge. All the influencers are getting like big houses that are like modern and nice and lit up. And as much as I thought that was me, like I love in my area, there's all like 90s homes. Our house is a 90s home. And I love like little step downs. I love like just like character. Yeah.
Like my house is just all the walls are white paneling and the light fixtures are Wayfair down. Like I don't know how to explain it. It's a great home, but it's like it's so Republican. I'll keep saying it. Like
that's so funny because every influencer has that kind of house. Like a James Charles has a farmhouse. Like everyone has the farmhouse, which I like them. I do like them. Like Draco Steffa has one, but I know
it's just not me.
Yeah. It's something that's very in right now. So people like them, but
I think that like a lovely whatever.
But yeah, maybe your taste has changed too. I feel like you weren't like a thrifter before. Now you're into like vintage.
That is true. My taste. Because in Hawaii, I started doing a lot of thrifting because they either have thrifting or like the really expensive stores for stuff. There's not a lot of like middle ground. So I started doing a lot of thrifting and like, I don't know, just the joy and the dopamine and like randomness. I think for so long, like everyone had that gray marble and everyone wanted like the same of every cup and the same of every plate. And it's like, that's no fun. I want to look at all my mugs and be like, I collected these over the years. I want to look at my cups and be like, I collected these here and these here. And they were $4. And they were someone else's before they were mine.
I love memories like that. Just like being like, I had this here and there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just better. It really is. And I don't have no idea how we got here.
I don't either.
I have a question that relates.
We have a question. Ooh. Okay, let's take a question. Yeah. Like, we're going to answer 15 calls. And
maybe 4.
2.
Hi, Trisha. Hi, Tana. I love you all so much. So this is probably a stupid question, but I was wondering if you guys watched Pretty Little Liars when it came out, and if you guys dressed like them after, like with the high heels and the dresses. Okay, bye. Love y'all.
I guess this is a you question.
Did you watch Pretty Little Liars?
No, Oscar has told me about it. I have no idea. I never even remember this being out.
I think that after season 7, someone,
Season
or like
7?
season whatever, like
Jesus.
3/4 of the way in,
So long.
someone took over who was on, like writing that show. Like it was so great until there was like a million A's. And obviously hindsight, looking back, like the Ezra Aria storyline is kind of, it was like
That's what I
her
know about it.
teacher
Oscar
and
told me
like,
about, yeah.
I don't know, like just a lot. But I walked through life thinking I was Alison De Laurentiis, like the main girl. She's like bitchy and like she's like almost like, Amari, what would you do? Like I would almost describe Alison De Laurentiis as like kind of the Regina George of them.
Yeah.
And like I thought I looked like her. I thought I acted like her. I didn't do either. I was obsessed. I did do I remember I had these like Saint Laurent ugly suede heels. They were so fugly. And I like bought them full price and I'd wear them with dresses. And
But you probably thought they were so at the time. You're probably
oh
like,
my
these
God.
Are, you know?
I was like entering my foot into a room like minutes before, like look at this, and looking back, it's like they were square toe,
But
square
you gotta
heel.
appreciate it. Sometimes you look back at like bad fashion shows, big at the time, I was obsessed and no one could tell me otherwise that I was like the
Yes.
baddest these shoes on.
And
you know?
like it is like, I think like growing up with no money and then you come into money.
Yes.
You don't understand for a long time. Like now I very much, just now really the last like 2 years have I like garnered a specific taste. Like for a while it was like, oh, this is expensive. So, and it's like, no, you know.
Money doesn't always equal good. Taste,
Yeah, like exactly. Like
so
how
expensive doesn't mean it looks
and
good.
simplicity can be great. Like a plain sweater and jeans. Like
I think I love Kim Kardashian. Kim Kardashian got me into that. I feel like the basics that she wears, I'm like, oh, she just looks so chic.
Yes,
and like
and
black
clean.
sweatpants and a black shirt.
and like everything doesn't need a tassel and a charm. And of course it's nice
I mean, we
sometimes.
love that, yeah.
We do. But like in my day to day, like I'm
Yes.
just so happy that I can be a little more capsule-y. But yeah, PLL, 4L. I don't know. It's definitely like all of the characters are iconic. You know, like Shay Mitchell ended up so iconic. Like everyone ended up so iconic from it. And it was an iconic time. Like I remember being so obsessed with like who's A. But then I just think that the ending went to and that's my opinion. So
And I know nothing about it. But Shay Mitchell's in the new Baywatch.
yeah, and so is like Noah Beck and
What do you think?
Livy Dunn. I love Livy Dunn's name.
Brooks Nader's.
Yeah, she's in it.
I don't know any of these people.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch it. I loved
love a
Baywatch.
reboot?
Like, no, I actually don't always live for a reboot, but I do like to tune in to see if it's done.
Did you like the movie Baywatch with The Rock and Zac Efron?
And Logan Paul.
Baywatch?
I just rewatched it recently and I was like,
But was he like background? He didn't have a line, did he?
he had a line.
What was his line?
I have no idea. I didn't mind that movie actually. I like just rewatched
Can I
that.
say I hated it? And I like love Zac Efron. Like love Zac Efron. I thought it was horrible. And like their outfits, their swimsuits, like what are these?
I was also on
navy
tour.
blue, long sleeve, ugly ass swimsuits. Where's
Yeah, like the OG
boobies and then-
Baywatch was so montagey and like just, it's funny, I've been watching a lot of OG Baywatch because it plays on cable in Hawaii and sometimes when I'm lazy on my TV, I just won't. And then I'm in Hawaii too, so I'm like, I'm so Baywatch. And it's like, you're
saving
eating
people.
Cheetos in bed still. You're eating Cheetos in bed just because you're in Maui doesn't mean you're so Baywatch.
Did you ever see the Baywatch Hawaii? Did we talk about that before?
No.
The Hawaii version, Jason Momoa was on it, and it was like later on, like in the early 2000s or something like that. But the original is so good, and you just can't recreate that at all. Like,
And the
just can't.
storylines were just like, I was
Yeah.
watching one recently where they like found an alligator and I was just like living for the randomness. I don't know. I'm excited to watch the reboot though. Like I will give it, I'll give it a try.
Yeah, it's me. I'm not obviously if they offered it, if me, I was like, you want to be in Baywatch? I'd be like, yes. I don't love the idea because I just, it's so hard. The original's so good. and I
Reboots
think-
are just so 50-50. They're
Is there
either
a good reboot?
the iCarly reboot was okay.
The
Fuller
Brady-
House was. I think
yeah,
that's totally on Candace Cameron.
Christian
Yeah.
weirdo.
Like she just stained it for me.
Yeah, she stained Christianity for me, and I love Christianity. It's
Yeah,
so weird.
I think I'm blanking entirely. Actually, just let me like shut up.
No, there has to be. I think I love the Brady Bunch movies. I thought those were really good.
Yeah, Dexter's reboots were great. I live for like
Okay.
current day Dexter. Actually,
Okay.
phenomenal, flawless.
Sometimes a reboot is. Speaking of, I was thinking, what did I just say? Brady Bunch. I don't know why. Ben Stiller. Did you see his new soda?
No. Hey, at all. Hey, I did not see Ben Stiller's new soda, but I would love for you to tell me about it. Is it called Update perchance? And is he investing in Kim Kardashian?
This is so me on
Everyone
Hot
has
Topics.
a goddamn drink.
Well, that's what his is, because his is literally like Shirley Temple. There it is. Stiller Shirley Temple.
I love Stillers. Like, and the font is
It is giving like beer, like Stiller's Coors Light or something. Like it is giving.
I swear to God, it's like the mailman will have a drink next week.
Everyone has a drink. Well, there was a video going viral on Twitter, and he's promoting it in like a Whole Foods. Like he's standing there promoting his Stiller's drink, and no one is going up to him. And so Twitter is like ripping him apart. I don't know his lore.
If I saw Ben Stiller in Whole Foods, I absolutely am saying, "Hey, Ben Stiller, what are you doing here?"
Well, someone's like filming him from afar, and he's like, no one's coming up to him, and he's just like. Then he shows his drink. He's like, like it is. And like, but what is weird to me is like Twitter's like tearing him apart as if like I don't know anything about him. I don't know if he's like super mega or what. Like everyone just like serves him right, like whatever. And I was like, what did Ben Stiller do?
I don't know what he's done, but what I will say is he made Severance.
Oh, what does that mean? What does that mean?
He made the show Severance. He either wrote it or created it. Like he's the creator of the show Severance.
So
and
why is he in a Whole Foods selling Stiller's soda?
Yeah, like just please, we want a season 2 anyways. Tell me what's happening with Helly. I'm literally Helly begging.
So you love a Ben Stiller?
I mean, I love Severance more than anything. Like
that's your fave?
Severance is one of the greatest shows I've ever watched for sure.
Wow. Did you watch The Beauty?
I tried to. Ty and I were like super stoned. And then I was just like, why are people exploding? I think we thought that Bella Hadid was really going to be in it. So we were like gagged. And then she exploded. And I was kind of like, meh. Next.
Yeah, over it. Okay.
Like,
just a knockoff of The Substance. Because you love The Substance.
I do love The Substance. And maybe I would love it if I got into it more. I feel like I was also just, sometimes I love to be like, oh, I didn't really get into that show, but it's also like you were playing Subway Surfer at the same time that you were watching it, Tana.
right.
Maybe you just didn't pay attention.
That part. Sometimes you have to like pay attention.
Did you watch it?
The Substance or The Beauty?
The Beauty.
I watched the end with what's her name? Nicola Peltz. Is that her name? The one that's married to the Beckham boy. Yeah. I saw it just because I was like, oh, let me see this. It looks like Death Becomes Her. I love Death Becomes Her and shit like Death Becomes Her.
Hi guys. So first of all, I love both of you and I have forever. But basically, I wanted to ask, what do you do when you find out that you're the other woman? I have a guy I've been talking to for a really long time, about a year. And he had bad drug issues. I was helping him through that. And now I find out the other day that he's had a girlfriend. And he's pretending like he doesn't know me. So what do you do when you find out you're the other woman? Thank you, guys. I love you.
What our sweetheart, whatever you do, do not stay, okay? If he's going to lie to you like that, that is never going to change. You deserve someone where you're the only woman. I'm really big on, like, when anyone in my life has ever come to me with this, I say you tell the girl and you, like, you, hey, girly, because then you will sleep at night. You will be able to be like, I didn't. And like, I think sometimes it can create this dynamic where you're trying to be like better than her. Like, you know what I mean? And like all these things, but that's all so unhealthy for you. And you just deserve someone where you're the sole woman.
Have you ever found out?
Yes. I had to think about it. I have. Absolutely.
And you told her?
I like caused a commotion and left. Like she knew I was crazy. Well, she was.
Was she there?
Yes, yes. So like it was all at once, I guess. I was dating someone and then he was pretending this girl was his assistant and cousin and then was also just dating her at the same time as me. And so like she was, I don't know who was the other one because she would like be over and she'd be like folding his clothes. And we'd be like hanging out watching a movie, like kissing on the couch. And she'd be like doing like the dishes and like doing things like that an assistant and a cousin would like do. So like, but then like she was low key him. So I guess she was the other woman, but I also felt like the other woman.
Okay, so she
but
was, yeah.
I mean, it's
flip-floppable. She saw you kissing. Like, I mean, obviously she knew about you.
Yes. Like she was definitely like, I guess the one that, but to me it's the same thing really. Like he was dating both of us. No, I guess she knew, I guess.
Yeah,
she was the other
like
woman.
I don't know where I guess the food. The food is like the flies are coming. We'll move it.
Yeah, I just think that like it's so easy when you're young to like make this scenario and like he's gonna leave her and he's gonna change forever. But I was talking about this the other day, and I'm like a pretty firm believer in like lose him how you got him. Like if someone's doing that in the beginning, at some point in your life, their eye could start wandering again.
100%.
Even if they don't ever cheat again, some people do change in that way. They will lie again. Like they will. I don't know. I think if you're capable of that, like some people change. There are exceptions to the rule, but I would say 9 times out of 10, like You lose them how you got them. I don't know.
Absolutely. No, I think that's great. And then, at the end of the day, I like what you said. Let the other person know. I used to make exposed videos. Once I found out someone was a cheater, I was like, I'm making a video with their name in the title and be like, blank, blank is a cheater. And then they'd like text me and be like, okay, she found out. She knows. Because I was like, he'd be like, oh, I have a girlfriend, or someone told me they had a girlfriend. And I'd like lose my mind. It's the worst feeling. It's like,
it is
the worst feeling.
And I feel like I do believe that the universe can punish people and that we shouldn't have to be karma. But at the same time, I also believe that people should be held accountable, and that sometimes being loud in those situations is not a bad thing, because it's like, you might be the person to stop this man from getting away with behavior like that. And sometimes you convince yourself you don't have it in you. And, but he really loves me, and maybe someone else out there won't. But, like, no, he doesn't. And, like, actions speak louder than words. Because if someone really loved you, they wouldn't put you in that situation. And I highly, highly advise to run, because you can't build a home on top of an insecure foundation. And you'll never be secure in this ever.
And once that lie comes out, it's like, how do you have any trust again? Like, absolutely not.
And you can't be with someone that you don't trust.
Yeah.
And like, sorry, I had to crack my jaw. I don't know. Yes, I think telling her is up to you. You don't really owe anyone that, but it might make you feel better to know that you did the right thing through and through, and like also stopped him from doing it to other people. But when I say run for the hills, like, I mean it with my whole chest.
Yeah.
Like, run. Yeah. Run, non-negotiably. No matter how much it hurts you, you will get over it. You will find someone better.
Let's go. One more question. I think we're gonna get 5. I think that's 5 questions. That's pretty good.
Hi, Trisha. Hi, Tana. I actually met both of you in the parking lot in the Madonna Inn. You were both so lovely. But I'm calling today because I'm no contact with my ex. It's been 3.5 weeks, and I'm struggling every single waking second to not text him and reach out. And I'm having panic anxiety with this need to, like, fix it and get a conversation. So I would love your advice on how to let the space happen and to not panic about never speaking again and let the no contact happen. So thank you so much, and love you both. Bye-bye.
We love you.
Nice.
I actually remember that so well.
Yeah.
And it was like one of the first times I think you and I were ever somewhere, and like we met someone out in public, like together.
That might be our first like public outing.
Yes. Yes, literally. And he was so sweet.
Yeah.
And it's funny because I remember thinking he was like straight, and I was like, why is this straight man approaching us? I was so scared.
Yes.
And then he was like super sweet and amazing.
Yeah.
Breaking no contact. The age-old question. Don't do it. Like, I just feel like sometimes we try to make closure and seek closure and force closure. You know, like, just like, I'm going to talk to them and I'm going to get the closure I need. But in reality, the way that it is your closure. Like someone who couldn't provide you with a relationship is sure as shit not going to be able to provide you with closure. Okay? And like, unless the breakup was for no reason and they're a really good person and you really want them back and you really like just really want to rewrite that and they are your dream partner, you probably broke up for a reason. And like, I don't think you should break it. I think that if there's a reason for the no contact and you don't feel like you're in the wrong and you feel like they're shitty, like, let that be your closure and distract yourself. Like, genuinely, I think in moments of wanting to break no contact, you have to look at it as like a drug addiction and be like, I'm not going to relapse. I'm going to go to color me mine.
I was gonna say, do you have like a tip to when you're feeling the relapse, what to do?
Sometimes just speaking to like one other person that's showing interest into you is a nice reminder that like this person is not my be all and like end all. You know what I mean? Like someone else will want me and like I shouldn't go back to this thing that was awful. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like that external validation is the sole fix, but if you really feel like you're going to relapse on no contact, posting a hot photo and getting some comments and likes and responses to your story or like talking to someone else on a dating app is better than relapsing on no contact.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's great. Yeah. It's hard. I'm like such a weak person. I have like no willpower. Like I would be the worst at no contact. Sometimes like deleting the number helped me because I would just want to text. And it's like if the number's like not in the phone, I'm just like, then you can't text them.
It's so real. Like putting that boundary to yourself of like blocking them or delete. That's such good advice.
Yeah.
Because it's like, then you can't and you'll thank yourself later. And I will just say as someone who, any relationship I was ever in where we went no contact and then we broke it and then we went no contact again and then we broke it and then we went no contact again and whatever, I definitely look back and I'm like, you didn't have to do that 6 times, diva. You knew the first time. Like, as much as every lesson happens for a reason and whatever, there are definitely things in my life where I'm like, that could have been a shorter lesson. That you could have learned the same lesson in 3 months that it took you 2 years.
But then now
to
it's
learn.
really ingrained in you, that lesson.
It's true.
So, you know,
it's true, and I don't want to change anything, but I definitely like. I don't know. I think that sometimes we just naturally, as emotional people and caring people, try to like create closure, but in reality, sometimes the circumstance itself is the closure. And I love you, and I think that you should try everything under the sun and really, really deeply write down the reasons why you want to break no contact. Are they a good person? Did they give good advice? Were they there for you? Or are you just lonely and bored and used to this comfort? Like, just make sure. It's like, what are your reasons? I think that's a really good way to start as well. Because it's like, what if the only reasons are just that you were once comfortable in that and they suck?
Yeah.
You know?
Great advice.
So I love you. Don't do it. Mommy loves you.
Call this number again if you need help during that time. Like, I was going to call my ex, but I'm going to call Not Loveline
Yes,
instead.
call us 1,000 times. Like, don't do it. There's so many people out there. Unless they're amazing and you're in the wrong. We love you.
Well, that's all the time we have here today at Not Loveline.
Yes.
It was a great episode. We answered calls.
Yes.
Did we get our cycle today, or was that the last episode where we were getting into that weird like cycle of just like...
The last episode was our trauma bond episode. Today was kind of like thrifting X calls. And we love you guys so much for just being here for all of it. And June 12th, we are going to be in Las Vegas. I don't care if you live in Maine. Get on a flight. Buy a ticket now.
That was good. I love the begging approach. I think that's great.
Yes, I'm begging. It's funny because next week I'll come back and be like, sorry for the begging.
Also, that's why like sold out. Like, we can't get it. Hopefully, wishful thinking. Like, crossing fingers, good or bad? I cross my fingers. I don't know if that means good.
No, I think, we're praying.
Or
we're hoping and praying.
Yeah,
some people do it when they lie, but we're not like that. Okay.
Like, my fingers were crossed. It's like, what the hell does that mean? All right.
Oh my God, I used to do that. Like, I'd be in a relationship, I'd be like, I swear on everyone's life, I'm crossing my toes.
That is so weird, but okay.
I've learned a lot. Come to Vegas, June
Yes,
12th. Love
see you
you.
there. Bye.